In the silent corners of forests, beneath the waves of oceans and across the golden plains, a deeply emotional truth unfolds. Animals grieve. In ways both visible and hidden, they mourn their dead. These expressions of sorrow reveal that grief is not uniquely human. In fact, it is nature's quiet lesson on love, connection, and compassion. This script explores the astonishing world of animals that mourn, offering profound lessons for our own humanity. Chapter 1. Elephants, the keepers of memory. Elephants are perhaps the most well-known for their mourning rituals. When a member of their herd dies, elephants have been observed gathering around the body. They caress the bones and tusks with their trunks, often returning to the site of death years later, just to stand in silence. Mothers have been seen carrying stillborn calves for days, unable to part from them. Their grief is not momentary. It lingers, and their behavior changes. Elephants may become quieter, slower, and even depressed. In their tears, we see not only memory but loyalty, sorrow, and emotional depth. These gentle giants teach us that true strength lies not in indifference, but in the courage to feel deeply. Lesson: hold space for grief. Memory is a sacred act of love. Chapter 2. Dolphins, the ocean's empaths. In the blue depths of the sea, dolphins exhibit some of the most heart-wrenching signs of grief. Mothers have been filmed supporting the lifeless bodies of their calves at the surface, refusing to let them sink. Some swim for days beside the body, nudging it gently, hoping it will move again. Pod members often gather around the deceased, forming what researchers call a mourning circle. They slow their movement, emit soft clicking and whistling sounds, and remain in vigil. Dolphins, with their high intelligence and complex social bonds, remind us that empathy runs deep in nature. Their sorrow mirrors our own. Lesson: love does not end at loss. It lingers in every breath that follows. Chapter 3. Crows and ravens, the black-clad mourners. Among birds, crows and ravens are known for their funeral-like gatherings. When a crow dies, others flock to the spot, surrounding the body in silence. This isn't just curiosity. Scientists believe it is a way for crows to learn about dangers, but it is more than survival. Crows have been seen placing twigs or leaves on the bodies of their dead, a behavior eerily similar to human rituals. They return to the site repeatedly, sometimes cawing mournfully. Crows form strong social bonds and recognize each other's faces. Their mourning suggests a depth of understanding that blurs the line between instinct and emotion. Lesson: honor those we lose. Mourning is memory in motion. Chapter 4. Giraffes, the gentle farewell. Though more subtle, giraffes have been observed standing vigil over fallen companions. A mother giraffe may stay by her dead calf for hours or even days, licking the body, nudging it gently, and refusing to walk away. Herd members show altered behavior, standing silently or moving slower. Some researchers believe this mourning reflects a disruption in their social structure and in their hearts. Giraffes may not cry or wail, but in their stillness is a kind of reverence, a quiet farewell that speaks louder than sound. Lesson: grief has no volume, even silence mourns. Chapter 5. Chimpanzees. The tears of kin chimpanzees, our closest relatives in the animal kingdom, display grief in hauntingly human ways. When a chimp dies, the group gathers around. Mothers carry the lifeless bodies of their infants for days, sometimes weeks, refusing to let go. Others groom the deceased gently, show signs of stress, and emit low, sorrowful vocalizations. In one documented case, a mother who lost her child carried its mummified body until it disintegrated, unable to accept the finality of death. Chimpanzees mourn not only the death but the absence of connection. They sit alone, avoid play, and exhibit signs of depression. Lesson: connection is sacred. Letting go is a slow, personal journey. Chapter 6. Whales, the long swim of sorrow. Like dolphins, whales mourn their dead with visible pain. Orcas and humpbacks have been seen carrying dead calves on their backs, sometimes for over a week. The weight of death does not sink easily. Whale songs change in tone and pattern after loss. Pod members swim closer, slower, and spend more time at the surface. Researchers have recorded these behaviors across species and oceans. These ocean giants, with their deep intelligence and rich family bonds, show us that grief flows like waves, persistent, powerful, and unseen beneath the surface. Lesson: grief moves slowly. Let the waters carry it until it becomes calm. Chapter 7. Horses and dogs, our mourning companions. Domesticated animals grieve too. Horses may stand near their deceased stablemates, nudge them, and even lie beside them. Their appetite and energy may decline, and they show signs of confusion or depression. Dogs, our most loyal companions, have been known to sleep beside their deceased owners or fellow pets. Some dogs refuse food, whimper, or search endlessly. The bond of loyalty does not break with death. There are documented cases of dogs traveling great distances to return to the graves of their humans. The love they carry becomes a torch in the darkness of loss. Lesson: true loyalty endures beyond goodbye. Chapter 8. Lessons for us. Grief as a gift. Grief is often seen as weakness, but animals show us it is proof of connection. Their rituals are not just about death, but about love, presence, and remembrance. In a world rushing to move on, these creatures invite us to pause, to honor, to feel. They teach us it's okay to mourn slowly. Silence is part of healing. Love leaves marks even after it's gone. From elephants to dogs, dolphins to crows, each creature mourns in its own language. But the message is universal. Compassion is not a human trait. It is a living thread woven through all of nature. Final lesson: mourn bravely, love deeply, remember always. Closing message: if animals can teach us to grieve, they can also teach us to love better. Share this story to remind the world that even in the wild, love lives on after loss. Subscribe to Growth with Nature for more soul-touching truths from the heart of the natural world.